Howdy folks, Anthony here. Today we'll be looking at another fountain pen set from Five Below. This one will come in a gold box and has 4 different pens and 20 colored ink cartridges included. This is the first fountain pen set that I've had some concerns with, but with some testing I was able to resolve most of those. And beyond that, it's just kind of a personal preference. So let's take a closer look at what comes in the box, a writing sample, and then a summary of my thoughts on this pen. So in the box here, you will receive 4 different pens in different colors, 20 ink cartridges. I've already taken one of these to test out the pen over here. And it came in a box that was intended to be given as a gift, but personally, you could definitely use these for yourself. So let's open the box and take a closer look at the pens inside. So the pen itself is made completely out of plastic. The barrel, the section, and the cap, including the clip. The cap itself is clear, so you can actually see the section inside as well as the nib. No particular markings on this pen. The cap is a snap fit cap, just pops right off, which will reveal a hooded nib, relatively fine, with a triangular grip section. The barrel of the pen unscrews. As with any cartridge converter pen, you just insert your cartridge there and give it a few minutes and you're good to go. And this is where my first concern with this pen is. Unlike many of the fountain pens from Five Below, it is not a standard international, so it won't work with your standard international converters. And unlike most of them, the back of the box does not list the size of the cartridge. Luckily, with a bit of testing, I was able to figure out this works with the same converters as the Pen BBS pens, which you can easily pick up a replacement converter online, and I'll have a link below in the description if you end up wanting to pick one of those up. Along with the 4 different pens, you get 20 ink cartridges in a variety of colors. The pen I was originally using, I grabbed a purple ink cartridge, and for this one I think I'll grab a blue. They're held in with a little plastic insert. We'll go with this lighter blue here. We'll just pop this into the back of the section and allow it a minute or two to flow into the feed. Firm click there. Screw the barrel back on and we should be ready to go for the writing sample here in just a minute. Having let this sit for a minute, we'll grab our notebook here. This one's the one I made myself. With this, it writes fairly well. The nib has a bit of feedback to it, but nothing that would prevent you from writing with ease. And I would say this one has a bit more feedback than the one I picked up and started with when I initially picked up this set. Do a quick flow test here. Just a little square of ink. And as you can see, it writes fairly dry, which probably adds to the feedback. But I haven't had any issues with this or the previous one continuing to write. And this one seems to write quite well. We'll grab that initial one as well, which has been sitting for a little bit since I last used it, and I have a feeling it will write just as good. And this is with the purple ink that I had picked out the first time. And as expected, it writes just as well. So overall, this would make a great set for yourself if you're just looking for a handful of pins to keep around and not have to worry about losing them. And it would make a great gift if you were looking to give someone some pins to start out with. All of these have seemed to write quite well, and as long as they don't have particularly large hands, it should be no issue on the grip itself. And they get to try a number of different colors in here. That way they can find what they enjoy the most. This set was $4, so that would make it roughly $1 a pen, and that's not including the ink cartridges here. So overall it's a fairly good value compared to other starter options like the Pilot Varsity or something like the Platinum Preppy, which are fairly inexpensive but end up costing almost as much as the entire kit here and don't come with as many ink cartridges. Five Below always has a number of different options. This one they had on their website and it's already gone, so it may have just been a one and done, but it's always good to check and see what they have either in store or online. And I've actually got a few more pins on the way, so hit subscribe and check back when I get those, and we'll take a closer look at them. And if you've made it all the way to the end of the video, thanks for watching and enjoy your day.